to make 1 million intelligent nodes on the evolving distributed electricity system.
Hello and welcome to another episode of 8. My name is Sanjay Chakravarti. I'm the founder of Tagit. Today's guest is someone who was our immediate neighbor when we started the company back in 2015. It was absolutely valuable to have someone like him right across the hallway and get his inputs when we were starting off. I'm absolutely delighted to get in today's show Rajesh Solanki, the owner of ENERGOS. Welcome, Rajesh, to the show.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. Thanks for having me. Thanks for your kind words.
Rajesh, we'll get into the first segment, which is the one breath question. Who is Rajesh Solanki?
Rajesh Solanki is someone who believes in constant learning and evolution. I'm a voracious reader, a traveler, a husband, and a father. I play tennis and tabla, odd combination. And lately, I'm into learning about deeper meaning of life and existence beyond life.
Wow, that's awesome. I realize that there are several things out there I still don't know, I didn't know about. So we need to catch up more often.
Happy to do that, Sanjay.
Let me get to the second one breath question. Tell us something about Energos.
Right. ENERGOS was started in 2014 late, and we started helping large organizations to reduce their energy cost and carbon footprint. It is an energy company. Over the last 5 years, it has evolved into becoming a platform where energy prosumers, typically people who have solar rooftops or who have EV charging infrastructure or who have storage, energy storage as a backup storage, and energy service providers who are like power utilities or oil and gas companies or any other private aggregators of solar energy. They come on the platform and they trade energy and buy sell with each other. They make best deals on that platform. And today we are working with globally with utilities and oil and gas companies, besides continuing to work with large corporates like banks and food chains and retail chains.
Outstanding. And it's really a matter of pride to see an Indian company doing such cutting edge work at a global scale. And I believe Shell Ventures is one of the investors. Maybe a quick word on that.
That's right. We are still at pre-Series A stage in terms of the investment journey, but early investors are have put in money, and Shell Ventures one of them. And now we are doing work with their retail gas stations all across the world, starting with India and then going outside. We're also doing some pilots in Hague in Switzerland with them. So yeah, it feels good to get validation from someone who is a major player in the energy transition.
That's outstanding. Rajesh, with so much experience, almost 25 years of super experience in the entrepreneurial space, tell us one key learning that you've had so far.
Sanjay, as an entrepreneur, I feel that it's very important to choose your battles carefully. When I say that, I mean that as an entrepreneur, what is that one war you want to win? That war is to win markets. So your entire journey is about winning customers, about finding your way. You don't want to get engaged in battles which are not going to take you to that win position. So, for example, as an entrepreneur, if my advice to younger entrepreneurs would be that if you get stuck in things like government tax issues, you
Mhm.
don't want to take on the whole machinery and fight with it. You want to find your quick way so that you burn less time doing unproductive things and spend your best energy available winning markets. So that would be my advice. My learning from my failures are around spending too much time on things which are not related to winning markets, on things which are related to, let's say, fighting with a team guy or with a government official. I don't advise that.
Absolutely. Great point to make, Rajesh. And obviously, the experience shows while you make that point. So, Rajesh, let me get to the next question. That one habit of yours that has really helped you in your entrepreneurial journey, Something that stands out?
My habit of saying no more often than saying yes. I think it has helped me tremendously in staying focused on what I want to do. I found that most of us, we feel empowered, we feel, we are self-made, we feel like always in the driver's seat. And when someone asks for help or when someone reaches out, we tend to naturally say yes. But what I have learned is that the power of saying no is it's a real power, and you will save a lot of time. You will be much more productive, and it is the one habit which I recommend all entrepreneurs to form.
Super. In fact, I guess the problem further increases. It's not necessary that people say yes. They neither say no or yes. They keep kind of floating, and that presumably
First,
eats up a lot of time. So I completely get it when you say that just say it and get over with it, rather than spending so much time just not taking any action around it when you know the answer should be no.
absolutely.
Great. That's a big learning for me as well. I need to keep sharpening it every now and then. So, Rajesh, final question, one breath question. ENERGOS in 8 months and ENERGOS in 8 years.
Sanjay, we at Enagos we move in quarters. We don't have a strategy beyond the quarter. We believe that vision is is myopic. So but to answer you, in 8 months, um, we would have successfully entered the US market with more customers, because we are now we have a goal in the next 4 to 6 quarters to have 25% of our revenue from outside India. So, and next year that revenue becomes 50% from outside India. 8 years goal is that we have come closer to our goal of value creation, and we've created something which has a revenue line of a SaaS revenue line of close to $100 million, and hopefully we have something which is like a 7x or 10x value created from it. So that would be the long value goal. But in terms of the vision goal, I think it's about creating intelligent nodes. What we are doing is creating intelligent nodes on distributed energy system. And our goal is to create more than 1 million such intelligent nodes on places where the energy generation and energy consumption is kind of meeting. And creating such AI nodes will help our future grid to become more resilient and stable and serve us better in emergencies like tsunamis or storms. So that would be another long-term vision for us, to make 1 million intelligent nodes on the evolving distributed electricity system.
Outstanding. And what's most impressive, Rajesh, is that the distance you've covered, even from 2015 to now, it's a completely different story that I'm hearing right now. And more importantly, the potential of the impact that your entire work can have in the whole space of climate change that we keep hearing about. But frankly, my experience has been, including in India, not much is getting done at the ground level. So I really hope that ENERGOS crosses way beyond even the set vision. And all the very best to you. And thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. Thanks again.